Hello there, my beautiful divine feminines. It's late Saturday night. Um, yeah, this is a divine feminian here coming at you with another karmic read for those of you that are in a twin flame union or your person's with someone else. Type of situations. Take it as it resonates, but this is mainly for divine feminines that are their person is dealing with a karmic. Could be either male or female. Yeah, I've been, wow, that light looks really bright. But it actually looks really pretty on my side. I think it's just the camera, but yeah, it's just the way the camera picks up the light. But anyway, so I've been following this energy for the past couple of weeks. I'm going to be doing more of these videos. Tonight, I'm just going to be using my intuition. I know that most people are used to hearing typical meanings of cards, while some of them may be there. I'm going to use my intuition because I'm an intuitive tarot card reader and a psychic medium. If you are new to my channel, welcome. If you're returning to my channel, welcome back. Please take this time now to like this video, share, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you know when I upload more videos. So let's see what we've got in our bag of tricks, shall we? Okay. I have my Dark Mirror Oracle deck over here. I have the Tarot of Sexual Magic. That will be the deck that I'm using to pick up energy on the Divine Masculine. I have the Tarot of the Vampire, which will be the deck that I'm using for the Karmic. And then I have Karmic 411 messages from your Divine Masculine. So I have a lot of different things coming at you right now. So get comfortable, get some popcorn, get a drink, and kick back, relax, get comfortable because I'm about to get some messages to find out exactly the second part of the Karmics Revenge. Okay, let's get started. All right, let me just move this stuff off the table. So let's get some energy from our Dark Mirror Tarot. Spirit, please open up your gateway with me. Protect me in white light. As I ascend down this dark path, please protect me as I pick up on these dark energies to give my collective of divine feminines the messages that they need to be clean, precise, and accurate. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Spirit. Thank you. So what is the overall energy going on in this connection? Okay, we actually have two messages. We have fated to suffer. It's the first energy, and the second one, peaceful among thorns. So with this one, I'm getting what I thought it would be. There's peace among the thorns. So it seems as if some of your divine masculines have decided to stay in a connection, or they've just been in the connection with the karmic for a long time because they feel peace amongst the pain. They're used to it. Um, and yeah, they're used to it. That's basically what it is. They're used to being in pain. They're used to having a relationship that is hurtful. They're used to having a relationship that is harmful to them. But for some, I also feel that they've been caught up in the thorns, and every time they try to get out, a little bit more piece of them, their clothing, their flesh, just anything, their footprints just gets embedded in whatever garden they're trying to move themselves away from, this deadness around them. And they just keep continuously getting caught up in, this web, because you see here, in this card here, fated to suffer. you see that there is, I don't know if you could really see it that well. It's kind of dark in here because that's how I keep my light. But you see this young innocent maiden here accepting an apple, which we can only, be seen as suffering from like this very dark figure over here. So I feel like that's representation of your masculine being offered some sort of poison apple from this karmic. Okay? Yeah. And I know that that's the truth because my candle burned out and I just lit it. It's a brand new candle. There's no reason for it to light out. So that's Spirit's way of telling me you're on point. Okay. So, for some of you, and I know that this is something that most people don't really like to hear, but for some of you, I believe that this karmic may be using some sort of black magic, some sort of spell or something like that to keep your masculine because that's just how some people do things. You know. But we'll save that for another talk, shall we? Okay. So, I'm going to be using the Tarot of Sexual Magic for your masculine on this side and the Tower of the Vampire for this side, the Tower of the Vampire for the Divine Feminine. Actually, you know what? Yeah, let me switch sides because I feel like this is more your masculine's card. This is more for the karmic. Let's keep them separate. Okay. What is this karmic's energy right now, currently? What is this karmic's energy currently? You know what I find funny when I was shuffling these decks, usually I get my cards pretty quickly. So I kind of feel as if she may be in some sort of hiding mode. That's why I'm picking up on that dark magic. She doesn't want to be revealed, but I'm going to get my answer. Yeah. 7 of Scepters. Let me see if I can. I may have to get some more light in here so that you can see the cards. I want you to see the cards. Actually, it doesn't matter. You hear my voice, right? Okay. Actually, no. I want you to be able to see these cards because they're very interesting. Yeah. Let's see if I can get my light over here to illuminate down a little bit more. These lights are like super tricky. Oh. Perfection. Hopefully. Okay. So you see with this card here, okay? She's in agony. She is literally screaming out of frustration. Her legs aren't even legs anymore. They're like turning into something wicked. She's got this tail, her legs are bound, she's not able to walk, she's not able to move. So I feel as if she's stuck in some sort of painful position and she can't seem to get up. I feel as if she's been knocked down and she can't get back up because of something that happened. She's just screaming out. I don't know if it's about pain. I don't know if it's because she's stuck, but she's just literally just screaming out for something, calling out to something, I would say. What's next? Yep. 8 of Swords. She's stuck in this like mental prison right now. thinking. But she's also looking at something. I feel as if she's looking into the water, and for her, with all these lilies around it, I feel as if she may be looking at your reflection, looking at what you're doing. She doesn't have a blindfold on, which in typical Tower, the Eight of Swords would show someone, with a blindfold over their eyes. I feel as if in the background we have this skeleton that's, chained to it, a couple of skeletons in the back. Like she would literally wait in this imprisonment and not moving for as long as she possibly can. Like this is like purposeful, um, like purposely keeping herself bound, which is also represented in this card as well, with not having any legs to walk away. Next. But just that look, like that look is just aggravating me. That look, like I feel like she's just like that look of jealousy on the face. Like the look of envy, just kind of like it's almost as if she knows that she's been defeated, but yet she still keeps herself there. Let's keep going. What else? That's why she has that fated to suffer. The Hermit. Look at how the figure on this dark figure is dragging all of these skulls behind it. And it's got the knife on the back. I don't think that this is the first time that she's done this to someone. I feel as if all these skulls are representation of other masculines or just other men that she's kind of just dragged behind her, as if they're just as almost as if they're like possessions, like trophies in a way. And then you have this wolf here like watching out for her, which to me this represents this black magic. Like she's like, look at the sacrifices I've made to have this dark energy with me to help me out in whatever I want to do when she's not getting her way. Mm. Oh, we have the Ten of Pentacles in reverse, which is Ten of Skulls actually in this deck, but skulls are pentacles. So that firm, solid foundation is no more. She's thinking about being poor. She's thinking about losing everything. Poor in emotions, because look at how this cup is just over, like, even upside down, the picture is very clear. Like, she is just emotionless, like, bloodless. Like, just, because if you look at it in the upright, she looks perfect, right? Beautiful in a way. She's got her cup. It could be filled with anything. She's got the roses above her head. And she's just looking amazing, right? But on the flip side of things, she's lost everything. She knows it too. What else, Spirit? Six of Pentacles. She's no longer getting that Six of Skulls, I'm sorry. She's no longer getting that equal, give and take. But with the blood around her mouth, I feel like she's been taking more than she's been giving. But it's not equal between the two of them. Because what could you possibly take from this happy looking dog here? What could this animal have to give besides its life? And I would hate to say this, but I'm going to say it. What I see here between these two cards, where you have this one very healthy, happy looking dog, and the other one you have this like possessed wolf. I would not be surprised if this, and as like a trophy to keep her trophies, with the manipulation, with the give and take. I feel because she wasn't being given anything anymore, I feel as if she almost, Spirit saying sacrifice. She made a sacrifice. It could have been an animal. Yeah, that's that's very dark. But I would not be surprised if that was the case, especially if you're doing dark magic, black magic. You know, there are sacrifices. If you have nothing to give, there are some sacrifices that have to be made, and it could have been an animal, a bird, a cat, could have been anything, something that, you know, she could give in order to be able to take. Temperance. Yeah, temperance. The balance that she wants is a fire. There's no, the blood that's coming for her from her cup and the arrow that's in her hand. It's almost as if the only thing that will balance her out is to burn everything down, is what I'm feeling. It's like the dark angel in despair, crying out, because these two are both crying out for something, crying out for that balance, to be given something again. And the only thing she's been getting is fire, because that's what she has. But then again, Temperance is an earth angel, right? And on the Temperance card in traditional tarot, it shows an angel with water in two cups, about harmony and balance. There's no harmony in fire. That's the balance that she has to give. But as you can see, this water that's down here is not putting out the fire. So her anger, you know, her disharmony is wicked. She doesn't want harmony or balance. She wants disharmony. Of course. Let's keep going. I feel like it's a very disharmonious relationship right now. I'm going to pull a couple of cards from his side of the story as well. See what's going on. I'm just going to get 6 cards here. Oh, the lovers. The lovers here. And it's coming out underneath that 10 of skulls in reverse. So we know that it has to do with their connection is probably not as beautiful as it once was. Because as you can see on the masculine's heart, on his necklace, it's upside down. And it's very far away from hers. I feel as if everything, the passion has been drained out of this relationship, just like this 10 of skulls over here where the cup is upside down, the blood has been drained out. Seven of Pentacles. Hmm. Hmm. But yet she waits, looking at the relationship, looking at the lovers, right? Thinking, look at all the things that we've built together. But what if they really built? The fruit that's at her feet, if you can see, is rotten, right? The tree and the environment that she's in is dead. There's nothing growing there, there's nothing fruitful there. And even whatever fruit she has in her hand or whatever that is in her hand is just, it's full of blood. There's not anything there. And I feel like this is like above, it looks very human and very beautiful. But, when you can see the nakedness underneath, like this is what was growing from that garden of which the lover sprang, right? But nothing actually grew there. That's the thing. She's been waiting on something that's not growing. Mm. She does not want to talk. It's okay. This karmic does not want me to clarify this temperance card. Clarify temperance for me, spirit. Thank you. Fortune, the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Bad luck, right? Fortunes run out. And this also looks kind of like a clock, in a way. Time's up. Fortunes run out. Bad luck. Misfortune. So I think we've pretty much painted a pretty picture. Now, I have to warn you, the images on the tarot of sexual magic are explicit. So if you are 18 and older, you can continue to watch. If you are not 18 year older, please click off now and go watch a Disney movie. Oh yeah, those are outlawed too, but you know what I mean. Please just, I will try not to show the images, but this is for adults. Please and thank you. All right, so let's get some energy from this divine masculine. What's the energy of this divine masculine? Ace of Pentacles. I feel as if there could be an attempt, because we have this very dead Seven of Skulls, a very dead garden here. I have a feeling that there is an attempt to try to build this new Garden of Eden, right? But who does he want to build the Garden of Eden with? Because the Ace of Pentacles is about, starting new, okay? And also with that Seven of Pentacles, Seven of Skulls on her side being so barren, I feel as if your masculine needs to recover financially from being in this relationship. But I also feel as if the relationship could have been about money. Okay, now we have the Four of Pentacles over here. Okay. I feel as if, yes, there's some sort of hold on him that he has with her. She has some sort of hold on him, holding on to this. He's holding on or being held on to. Like, let's not get it twisted. You heard what I said about that dark magic, and I'm not taking it back. Because what was in the Garden of Eden in the Bible? Who came to speak to Eve? You can put two and two together, can't you? Ooh, the Emperor. The Emperor's out here. I feel as if your masculine is standing in his authority. She's not even in the picture at this point. I feel as if he's standing on his own, and he may get off that throne and walk towards something else, but let's see. But I feel as if that's his energy where he's kind of standing on his own. Yeah. He's finally gained some control back of his own, standing in that single, solid power. Okay, yeah. And now we have the Six of Cups. And she's by herself, looking back at pictures of these lovers here. You know, because I feel as if when your masculine got into this energy of being the emperor and maybe walked away or withdrew in some way, it's left her thinking a little bit nostalgic about the past and what once was. But I also feel that this emperor is thinking about somebody from his past. Let's keep her energy out of this. Forgive me. This emperor is releasing himself from this hold here, and he's moving on and he's thinking about somebody from the past. Because if you could see his face here, okay, I'll move it a little closer. You could see his face here, right? Let's see if I can fix this light. This light is terrible. Everything's just like out of focus. You can see his face there, right? He's thinking about something, someone. He's thinking about the past. Six of Cups is about the past, nostalgia, right? We know this. He's thinking about somebody from the past. And what is he thinking about? Clarify that Four of Pentacles, please. Judgment. He's thinking about the past and he's getting some clarity on it. He's waking up to his true life's purpose. He's waking up to who he's supposed to be bound to, right? The ties here, because you could see the ties around their arms, right? And who are they bound to each other, right? And then we also have this child here, which means that some of you may have children with them, or the child represents the newness of the bond. But judgment is about, getting clarity, waking up. Feel as if your masculine is waking up to a past connection that he had. Clarify the Emperor, please. The Ten of Swords. Yeah, he's hit rock bottom. He has hit rock bottom with everything. And if you look really closely at that card, please excuse the image, but I want you to see this. In the background, okay? Do you see those two lovers making, love in the background? I don't know if you can see them. They're up here in this mirror right here. Can you see them? Doesn't matter, I see them. He's hit rock bottom. All the swords of the relationship he's released himself from that because he's not even in the picture. She's just kind of sitting on the bed lonely, just touching herself and crying and looking at the empty cup at her feet and the rose petals and the sword underneath her thigh. While he's out off in the background making love to someone else. So he's definitely hit rock bottom in this relationship. She's hit rock bottom in the relationship, and he's heading towards a new beginning, waking up to where he needs to be. Eight of Wands. And he's coming in quick. You're going to hear some news very quickly. There's going to be some very quick changes in this relationship, or this connection, I should say. There's going to be some very swift and quick action, because when you hit rock bottom, that means that's a 10. That means he's done. Because we're going, 10, 8, here we go. Pay attention to synchronicities, right? Yeah. Two of Swords. But, like, again, in this picture, he doesn't have a blindfold on. He knows exactly who he's giving the rose to. He knows exactly what he wants, and he's looking right at it. Decision has been made. Blindfold has come off. Knight of Pentacles. Galloping in for something new, new start. Knight of Pentacles. Coming in with that energy of being someone who's a reliable person, somebody who's patient, somebody who wants to put in the hard work. So it looks like he's made his decision to walk away from this connection with this karmic. Let me clarify this Eight of Wands. And I feel with that Eight of Wands energy, when he comes back in, it's going to be very passionate. The Devil. Oh, yeah. Lots of lust. Lust. Lots of lusts. But a word of caution, it could be a little bit toxic, because, he's coming out of the toxic one, the moon. The moon here. He's uncertain if you look at this, because there's two men with two women here, right? Obviously having some sort of, orgy or something. But it feels to me like he doesn't know if you're with someone or not. He doesn't have the clarity on that. He doesn't know if you're single or not, if you've moved on. I want to clarify the Ace of Pentacles. What is that about? Yeah, Seven of Swords. These two have their backs to each other. And he's just kind of like looking like, like, no. Seven of Swords, so at the Ace of Pentacles, I feel like on the outside, he's showing her the Ace of Pentacles, but then on the inside, it's more about running away. There's some dishonesty here. Like, I feel as if, there's just dishonest energy there. Maybe he found out something about her that was dishonest, or maybe she found out something that was dishonest about him. But yeah, I feel like it's an illusion. Like, they portray this happiness to the outside world, but on the inside, it's just that Seven of Swords. Like, they're not, like, he's just not being honest about it. And she's got her back turned to it. She doesn't even see it. Lovers. Here we go. We got the lovers on both sides, don't we? But he's only looking at one, right? And you got that angel up in the clouds. He's looking at this very lusty looking type of, beautiful woman here. And then we have the other woman here that's kind of like, holding herself back a little bit. And, she's not unraveling herself, and she's not being as revealing and as seductive as this one over here. And I just feel that indicates that's where the dishonesty could be, because, I feel as if, but Cupid has their arrow pointed at this person here. not at this one. So I feel like that's where that clarity comes in, waking up to the purpose, getting the clarity on where you need to be instead of thinking about being in this devil energy, about just staying in connection because it's more sexually based. So I feel as if, he may have been holding on to this relationship because it had to do with a lot to do with like a very high sexual energy, because the Eight of Wands can also speak of that also. Let's clarify this Emperor. Seven of Pentacles. We're getting the same. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. We're getting the same here. Seven of Pentacles. Right. But when you get the truth of the matter here, okay, he doesn't look like, because the Seven of Pentacles to me, in certain circumstances, also represents somebody who stayed in a relationship longer than they should have. Like they're looking at all of the things, they're reaping what they sow. They're looking at all of those things and they're like, well, why am I staying here? Like, why did I stay in this connection for so long? Like, I'm so exhausted. Like, if you can really like look at this man's face, like he just looks exhausted. Let me see if I can darken this light. Can I do that? Hold on a second. Give me a second here. Yeah, that's a little bit better. Maybe if I pull up focal point focus. This camera does not like to focus. Okay. It's been having a lot lately, I've been seeing. But yeah, just like looking at what you've grown and what this relationship has come to. But it's only a 7. It's not, and this is just, he just looks exhausted. Like it just kind of looks like they just kind of had like a sexual encounter. It's just like, yeah, I'm okay. Like, what's next? Like, all right, this is typical. Like, all right, like typical. Like, nothing to see here. Like getting bored with it in a way. Clarify the devil. Yeah. The Nine of Pentacles. Yeah. Wait, no. That's the Nine of Pentacles. This is the Page. Page of Pentacles. Yeah, the Page of Pentacles. It's devil energy. Page of Pentacles. Do we have the Page of Pentacles on her side? No, we did not. So, Page of Pentacles is new love. He was bored with that connection. It wasn't real. It was about lust. And now he wants new love. So he's coming out of that devil energy of, being addicted to someone because of sex or because of money or whatever it was. Which, to be honest with you, is not exactly somebody that you want coming towards you, for those of you who actually want this masculine back. Okay. And now we have the Knight of Wands. So, like I said, when he comes back, it's going to be like a very sexually passionate, fired up relationship, because I feel as if that's what he needs. He needs more passion in the relationship. Like, I feel like he's going to take out all of the passion that he, has been holding up inside and saving for you. And he's going to take it out on you. I feel like he's been waiting a long time, like fantasizing about it, dreaming about it, because that's coming in on top of that Moon card, And then we have the Ten of Pentacles here. But over here, we have the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. So like I said, he wants this Ten of Pentacles. He wants a long-term, solid, and committed relationship with you. Let's pull a couple more clarifying cards on her side before I get Karmic 411. The Lovers. Let's see what that's about. She does not want to talk. Lovers. Eight of Pentacles. Moving away. Like I said, the Eight of Pentacles. The Eight of Eight of Skulls, yeah, Eight of Pentacles. So she has the Eight of Pentacles. That's very interesting on her side. I feel like she's mastering her craft because I said there was a little bit of dark magic here that she's been using. I feel like she's been working on it. She's been mastering it because when you look at this card, you know, you see the figure on the card. He has like the smoke coming up out of his hand, you know, the skull here, you know, just really becoming a master of her craft and keeping him stuck, keeping him bound. Seven of Pentacles. Five of Swords in reverse. Yeah, she's waking up to what's happening here. She's coming out of that sleep. She's got some sort of a devil that's like whatever she conjured or whatever she did. I mean, I don't want to say she conjured anything. Let's not blame anybody. It's not a witch hunt. But she's coming awake. She's waking up from it, and she's not going to, you know. I don't really feel as if she's going back down. Like I feel as if she's going to continue to fight because during her rest, like I kind of feel like, you know, when she sensed, you know, that there was something happening here. I feel as if she's trying to keep peace after a fight, you know, that they may have had. Like she's just trying to keep peaceful. She's trying to hide what she's doing. Like, because I feel as if it's not enough for her. She's got to use reinforcements. She's got to do something. She's mastering her craft and how to hold on to your masculine. She does not want to reveal what that is because she doesn't want anyone to know what she's doing. And here we have the Ten of Swords over here again. We want this Ten of Swords, yeah. She wants to, you know, she's got all those swords in her back. But see, with her, it's not in her back. It's right in the middle of her chest and her heart. So like I said, I feel as if, you know, she's been heartbroken. So those swords over there are on his side. One of them is sticking right out of her chest. Because it's going from a 5 to a 10. There. So that Ten of Swords, whatever that fight was about, whatever happened, whatever situation happened, that caused, you know, the Ten of Swords on your person's side also. Because, yeah, didn't we have the Ten of Swords on your person? Yeah, on the masculine side as well. I believe we did. I'm not sure if we did. Yeah, we had the Two of Swords. Did we have that? We did not. We did not have it. I don't know why I was thinking that, but we didn't have it. Yes, we did. What am I talking about? Yeah, we had the Ten of Swords right over here. We did have the Ten of Swords. Yeah. Yeah, that's what we had. And now it's death. So those swords, because when I look at this card, it's death. The Ten of Swords, like in this picture here, when you looked at the Ten of Swords, remember I showed you that there was a couple in the background. You showed this woman in despair. So I kind of feel as if maybe this karmic connection has played itself out. I feel like this karmic connection has played itself out and your masculine has walked away. He may not have said anything to you about it, or maybe you saw something about it. But I feel as if he's walked away, like this connection is just ended. It's done. Even if they haven't like officially like broken up, like it's just done. Like the energy is getting there where it's just done. Whatever this argument was, whatever happened, whatever dishonesty was there, whatever was there, these Ten of Swords just killed her. Not literally, of course, but killed her. And with him, it woke him up with judgment to move away from this. But let's get some answers here. get some karmic. Let me split this deck because this deck is massive and I need to be able to shuffle. Let's get some messages. Messages from the divine masculine, divine feminine. I'm sorry you were going through this with me. In public, we both fake smile. It gets exhausting, right? Because what did I say? Up to the outside world, everything's, this Ace of Pentacles, happy and contentment. But on the inside, it's actually the Seven of Swords, right? So we'll put that there. I'm sorry you were going through this with me, because both these cards flipped over at the same time. So I'm sorry you're going through this with me. So I feel as if you've always, even if not physically, but spiritually, or maybe just somewhere in the background, you've always kind of been there, like watching this karma play out. What else? Turned off. My karmic isn't really ambitious like you, and that's a major turn off. So maybe she doesn't have any ambition towards anything, no judgment here. People live their lives how they'd like to live their lives, whatever they choose to do, but it feels as if your masculine likes ambitious people, people that are go-getters, people that actually have something going on in their life. Spirit's like, pull the rest of the deck back in. Okay. Let them fly out of my hand. The sex with her isn't that great. It's whack. Ooh. Ooh. And what do we have underneath that one right here? Yeah, that's that. Yeah, he's thinking that's that Six of Cups energy right there. The second, like he's, like I said, like he's thinking about, what it was like to be with you, or he could be dreaming about what it is like if you guys haven't been intimate. It's whack. I love this deck. It's from Firelights. Check out her channel. She's pretty cool. She treats me like a kid and thinks that I like it. She's constantly pacifying me. That's also that Six of Cups energy right there. What else? Hold on, Divine Feminine. I'm going to do a little bit of trick. I'm going to get some answers. I want to find out what this revenge is going to be from this karmic. The karmic knows I have an emotional connection with someone else. I told you. Didn't I tell you before? She knows. That's why she was looking at that picture. She knows. She knows. She knows. She can sense it. That's why she's screaming out like that. She knows. There's nothing she can do about it. And let me explain something to you about karmics. It's not that they're bad people. Not all of them anyway. But some people refuse to learn their lessons. People get into karmic relationships with other people because they have lessons to learn. And when people don't want to move on and they don't want to learn their lessons, that's why they continuously feel karma. And misery loves company. And I feel like this particular karmic, it could be a lot of different ones. Misery loves company, and that's why she's trying to hold on to your masculine, because she knows that if he walks away and after he gets the clarity and after he's done the work on himself, he's going to be a better man, but he's going to be a better man for someone else. And that's his divine feminine. Period. She doesn't want to learn the lessons. That's what it is. She doesn't want to face judgment, honestly. Ooh, manipulator, I told you. She uses her mental health to manipulate and control me. You know what? I bet she does. That's why we have this, that Eight of Swords here. Maybe she's the type of person, oh, I'm not feeling well, or oh, I'm crazy, or oh, I've had some sort of abuse or something like that happen. And she just like uses it Or maybe she uses, like I said, because we have that Eight of Pentacles energy over here, mastering her craft. Like, oh, let me see what else I can say or what else I could do to keep him here. I feel like she's like very mentally sharp. But all those swords fell into her back, I'll tell you that. I never have time to reply to you. I'm sorry. I have to leave you on red. For the longest time, I thought that left me on red. I didn't realize it was the actual word red. I thought it was red, R-E-D. Yeah, I'm old. Duh. She's always looking at his phone. That's why I know that. That's what Spirit said. She knows about us. I don't know when I'll be able to see you again. It might be a while. I don't think so. Not with this kind of energy here. It's not going to be a while. But it could be that he's afraid to move towards you because it doesn't look like... I'm going to turn up the heat on her side in a minute because I'm feeling cold on my left side right now. We both don't care. I'm pursuing our personal happiness right now. We're both just settling. Comfortable. Okay. Anyway. Confronting lies. I lie to her about you just to make her feel better. Right, because this is coming up on top of turned off. My karmic is like, I lie, like maybe he tells lies and says like, oh, yeah, she wasn't as ambitious, or she's not as successful, or she's not going to be. And I feel like she just like eats it up like, oh, really? But I'm that way. Or, oh, like just kind of like that. See, I'm better than her. Like, I feel like it's like a constant battle all the time. But what she doesn't realize is that when she keeps thinking about you and she keeps bringing you up, that's just making him want you even more. That's keeping your energies together. And see, that's how a karmic works in a divine connection. Okay, because the two of you are supposed to be together. So she's actually serving her purpose. So thanks, sis. I wear a false mask around the karmic, and I know she does too. It is what it is. Manipulator. Manipulator. Bottom of the deck. I don't know how to tell her I am not happy anymore. Well, you better figure it out. Ooh. I've been suspicious of her having an affair with somebody else. I bet she is. I bet she is. Is there any evidence of that over here? Ooh, we did have the lovers. We did have the lovers. We did. Part of this manipulation, making him think that she's with somebody else so that she can continue to take her trophies. Look at all these trophies that she has. Didn't I say she's probably done this to a lot of different guys? She's probably still doing it. Uh-huh. Now we're getting some clarity here. Now we're getting it. Let me pull one more card and then I'm going to turn up the heat. I'm going to piss her off a little bit. Find out what's going on. Other things to say, masculine? I just know that me choosing to stay, has nothing to do with you. Okay, bottom of the deck. I've noticed my karmic only looks for the bad in me. Yeah, that's part of that manipulation. That's what she does. This way she can find flaws. Because when somebody is feeling insecure and feeling flawed about themselves, they're not going to go towards something that they know is really good for them. Unfortunately. Okay, so let me just turn up the heat here. I got to move the camera so I don't knock it. I'm going to turn up the heat on this side. All right. I'm going to pull love messages from your divine masculine to you. And I'm going to figure out what exactly she's plotting and planning in her mind. Let's see. So, what would the divine masculine like to say to the divine feminine in love? I desire you deeply and eternally. That's nice. I feel like this is a deep connection. Like, things are deep. Like, I feel like you guys can have a deep, conversation, and eternally, you know, he's like holding it back. It's a secret. Can you handle all my scars? With all those swords in your back, darling, I bet you do have some scars. I'm not sure what this revenge is, but I'm going to find out. You leave me breathless and without words. Oof. This has a sexual feel to it. You leave me breathless and without words. Like, I feel like, the sex with you is really good, and he just doesn't, he misses it. Like, he, doesn't know what to say. There's no words to describe the passion and desire that he has for you. Somebody's getting mad. Pull a couple more cards. The kindness in your heart is so beautiful. Bottom of the deck. You're the only person in the world who really scares me. You know why you scare him? Because there may have been, obviously most of us that know about the twin flame journey, right? Even a soulmate connection or just someone else. When we have things, can you handle all my scars? You scare this person into wanting to change. Sometimes when there's a scar there, you'd rather it just be a scar. You don't want to open up old wounds. So I kind of feel as if he was wounded, he met the perfect energy for that. Because that's the type of person that preys on somebody who's wounded, because she's fated to suffer, because she hasn't fixed her own flaws, her own, journey that she needs to fix, her own karma, right? I feel as if the both of them couldn't face it, and when we don't feel adequate enough to be with somebody who's really, really good, what do? We go to somebody where we know that we don't have to fix ourselves, right? Oh boy. He's waking up. He's faced his judgment. I am drawn to your deep intelligence and wisdom. Yeah, because didn't he say that, the karmic was not as ambitious as you? Intelligence, wisdom. Maybe you told him some good advice and he's finally listening to it. For those of you that are in communication with your masculine. Maybe things that you've been posting on social media just kind of resonates with him if you're not blocked or you can block him. I can't force you right now. I can't face you right now. The intensity between us scares me. So that's another word about scare. I can't face you right now. The intensity between us scares me. Yeah, he needs to do a little bit of healing before he can come back to you. Just know that. That Ten of Swords is heavy. Some battle wounds. Your beauty and grace captivates me. Isn't it this? Yeah, desire you so deeply. Yeah, the kindness in your heart is so beautiful. I feel like peaceful among the thorns. Like you're the rose and she's the thorn. Because everybody wants the rose, nobody wants the thorns, right? You are always safe with me. Beautiful. Okay, I think we got a little bit of pissed off energy over from this side. So, Spirit, please do me the honor and the pleasure of finding out what this karmic might be planning as far as revenge. Show it to me. I won't cry for you. Still, this came out in the first Karmics Revenge. I won't cry for you. So it seems that she's going to act as if she doesn't care about him walking away. Like I said, she doesn't care. She's going to act like she's not going to care. She's not going to cry over it. Like she's going to really make it seem like, well, you were nothing to me anyway. She's really going to sink that Ten of Swords in. Like, you were nothing for me and I'm not going to cry over you. You're gonna leave? Go. Bye. What else? Alone in the world. I feel like this could be kind of how she's feeling. She's feeling alone in the world. Um, when you look at the image, it's like someone sitting there naked. Like, I feel as if, okay, like her revenge, like alone in the world, is just to go out and just have like pointless, like meaningless sex with whoever she can find. But she just feels very empty inside because that's part of her karma. Like, stop spreading your energy around like that, like alone in the world. Oh, I see. Thank you, Spirit. That's when because Spirit told me to remember that she uses her mental, um, yeah, that one card where it said she uses her mental, where is it? It's over here somewhere. Right, I'm suspicious of her having an affair with someone else. Yeah, okay. It's somewhere over here. I want to find it. I want to know exactly what it says. I'm making a mess of things, but it's okay. Yeah, she uses her mental health to manipulate and control me. Oh, I'll be so alone in the world. There's two parts to that. You're going to leave me alone? I have nobody, or I have nobody, or I lost this person, or I lost that person. Now you're leaving me too? Like, I'm going to be so alone. That's part of the manipulation. It's part of manipulation. She's going to try to manipulate the situation. Spirit. Calling the storm. I told you. I told you, calling the storm. She's going to come out with everything she's got. And it could also mean that she's going to make your person feel alone in the world, or this is how she sees you, that how she wishes for you to be, because she's calling it a storm on your masculine. Oh, ooh. Yeah, I won't cry for you. I won't feel sorry for you. This is what it is. I won't feel sorry for you, divine, because divine feminine, because I'm going to make sure that you're alone in the world, and I don't care how alone you are. She wants you to be fated to suffer, and she's going to call in the storm. She's going to manifest everything that she can to make sure that happens. Gilded regret. Oh, I'm going to need to read from the book to see what that one is. Let me get two more, Spirit, and then we'll. Sacrifice. What the hell did I tell you before? What did I tell you? I told you, and this is coming out in the same row. Yeah, with those dogs, with the dogs and the wolf, and that black and the storm. Yeah, I told you. She did something. This one messes with some sort of dark magic, some sort of dark energy, and I guess maybe she felt that making some sort of sacrifice would make it stronger. But see, before that, we have gilded regret. Like, I don't think she knew what she was messing with. Whatever she was messing was going to want more. I don't think she has it to give. Addicted. Addicted. She's addicted, obsessive towards your masculine. She's addicted to him. The energy, whatever it was, some sort of an addiction caused. Oh, the spirit said wants this one out now. The temple of my body. Yeah. Calling in the storm, the temple of my body. Use my body as your will. as you will, to bring about a storm, to cause destruction. She made a sacrifice. I wanted to read what this gilded regret was from the book. Hmm. Oh, addicted. Okay. Okay. Addicted to something, to drugs, to love, to company, to evil, to pain, to safety, to making simple everything that can be deep. Oh, they have in common the feeling of being lost. If we ever are without it, freedom is not a friend, as it promises responsibility, failure, challenges. Freedom can be taken, can be broken, can be stripped naked and whipped and abused. Slavery is a much cleaner notice, a much cleaner choice. Yeah, she wishes to keep your person a slave. That could have been the love spell that she did, whatever type of spell she did. Yeah, that sky has a limit, but the chains have one as well. The irony of it all, when we lose the desire, much long before losing the will to fight, is that actually it is possible to reach for the sky even when bound by chains. Even when bound by chains. What did I say? Is it possible to reach for the sky even when bounded by chains? If you look at the devil card, which we did have the devil on this side. The devil and traditional tarot, both lovers are bounded by chains. How can you reach up for clean spirituality, for guidance, for illumination, right? If you're bounded by chains. Who binds people by chains? The devil. Sick. Oh, alone in the world. Alone in the world. Waiting for something to come back. When we parted ways, we promised to each other, I will wait for you and I will come back. We may have used different words like, it's just for a few months, or a sharper pen like, I don't need you. Still, we are waiting, right? I won't cry for you. Alone in the world, right? Mind has lost hope, body has lost memory, but our heart is still incomplete. It is shrined into a blessed feeling of longing and desire, innocence and hope, but is also entombed into a well of solitude and distance. It's built walls to stall the passage of time, and the walls kept out everything. Will the prince come, or has the world gone silent while we waited? Waiting is a transition. It is a beginning, and it has an end. Waiting is the night. Morning brings the sun of a new day. So I feel like she'd be willing to wait as long as possible, all waiting for him to come back. Just waiting, because she's fated to suffer. At least that's how she feels. Hmm. Very interesting. So for right now, I feel as if she feels defeated and she's going to sit and wait and she's not going to cry over it because she's addicted to it. But I do feel as if she is stepping back from this and she's letting some other force, something else, something dark come in to take care of this energy. So heed my warning. Protect yourselves, divine feminine. Protect, sage your house, light some white candles, say prayers for you and your divine masculine, because you just never know what somebody's capable of doing. But I will warn you, do not take action against this. Do not call this person. Do not see this person. Do not acknowledge this person in your thoughts. Do not acknowledge this person in your dreams. Keep them out. Ride the wave. Okay? Divine timing is essential here. If the two of you are meant to come back into union, then you will. And if you don't, then there's something better out there for you. Because if your masculine chooses this, then bye bye, All right, so that's what I have for you, my divine feminines. I will do another read shortly, excluding the karmic, because I'd like to get some messages from him too, because I kind of feel as if there is a choice being made. That choice seems like that choice has already been made, but I just kind of want to get some other insight, okay, without all of this dark energy. So I hope that you like this read. If something resonates with you, please feel free to comment below. Please make sure you like, share, and subscribe and hit that notification bell to my channel. I appreciate you so much for your support. I wish you guys to have a wonderful night. Blessed be, and I'll see you again soon. Take care. Bye-bye.